Welcome to the channel where small coins hold massive secrets. Today, we're diving into the world of rare Canadian and USA coins, like the 1998 Canadian 1 cent with Queen Elizabeth II and ultra-valuable USA Bicentennial treasures. These tiny pieces of history could be worth thousands or even millions. Don't blink, because your next coin find might just change your life. Let's get started. The 1998 Canadian 1 cent coin bearing the image of Queen Elizabeth II stands out as a true icon. With the obverse showcasing Her Majesty at the age of 64, adorned in the royal diadem, pearl necklace, and earrings, this seemingly ordinary penny hides an extraordinary story. The inscription, Elizabeth II Dig Regina, encircles the regal portrait, an abbreviation of the Latin Dei Gratia Regina, or by the grace of God, Queen. On the reverse, the classic Canadian maple twig design, coupled with the date, 1998, and the engraver's initials, KG, George Kruger Gray, completes the aesthetic of a coin that once passed quietly through countless hands, unaware that it might one day be considered a hidden gem. What sets this particular 1 cent coin apart isn't merely its design, but the context and rarity surrounding certain mintage runs. While billions of pennies were minted in 1998, some error coins, such as those struck off center, on the wrong planche, or missing key details, have been discovered in circulation. These minting anomalies are where things get fascinating. If you're fortunate enough to possess one of these rare error versions, you could be holding a coin worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Collectors prize these quirks, not just for their scarcity, but for the stories they represent. Accidents at the mint that turned into golden opportunities for the vigilant. Beyond mint errors, the material composition of coins during this period also plays a crucial role in determining value. In 1998, Canada transitioned between copper-plated zinc and copper-plated steel cents. This shift resulted in subtle variations that are almost invisible to the naked eye but highly significant to serious collectors. A rare composition or unlisted variety could catapult the value of a single coin dramatically, especially if it's in mint state condition or part of a proof set. Coins with full luster, sharp strikes, and no visible wear command the highest prices at auctions and in private sales. Adding another layer of intrigue is the coin's historical context. By 1998, Queen Elizabeth II had already become one of the most recognizable figures in the world, and her portrait on currency was a symbol of continuity, stability, and royal tradition. This particular depiction marked a midlife representation, neither youthful nor elderly, capturing a queen firmly in command of her reign. That lends the coin a unique charm for collectors who focus on royal portraits and their evolution over time. These subtle portrait transitions often become highly sought after when combined with low mintage or notable errors. But what makes coins like this potentially life-changing are the viral stories of collectors stumbling upon rare variants in old jars, drawers, or inherited boxes. These tales ignite imaginations worldwide. Imagine discovering that your childhood piggy bank contains a coin worth tens of thousands of dollars. It's not just a fantasy. Similar scenarios have played out countless times, turning average people into overnight auction stars. And with rising interest in coin collecting, the market has become more competitive, pushing prices to astonishing heights for the right pieces. Equally riveting are the legendary USA Bicentennial coins, minted in 1976 to commemorate 200 years of American independence. While many were produced, it's the rare versions, those with silver content, mint errors, or proof variants, that command sky-high prices today. Coins featuring the dual date, 1776-1976, and special designs like the Drummer Boy quarter, or the Independence Hall half-dollar have fetching. So, what does this mean for the everyday person? It means you could be unknowingly sitting on a goldmine. That humble jar of change in your closet might contain a mint error penny, a misstruck Bicentennial quarter, or a rare composition cent from 1998. The key lies in awareness. Study the small details, weigh the coins if needed, and look for signs that something is just a bit off. Because in the world of rare coins, those small flaws can mean fortune. Whether you're drawn to the Canadian 1 cent for its elegant tribute to Queen Elizabeth II or the electrifying possibility of discovering a $1 million USA Bicentennial coin, one thing is certain. The world of coin collecting is full of mystery, history, and potential riches. These aren't just pieces of metal. They're artifacts of a shared past, each with a story to tell and a fortune to offer. Keep your eyes open, your curiosity sharp, and your pockets full. You never know when a simple penny might change your destiny. Second, in the world of coin collecting, a single penny can sometimes be worth more than its weight in gold. One such captivating example is the Canadian 1-cent coin from 1972, bearing the regal portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. This coin, which, at face value seems ordinary, holds tremendous value for collectors across North America. What makes this particular coin exceptionally fascinating is not only its design but also its place in history, marking a time when craftsmanship, symbolism, and subtle minting anomalies turned a common coin into a collector's dream. The obverse features Queen Elizabeth II, portrayed at 64 years of age, gracefully adorned with a royal diadem, a delicate necklace, and earrings, her profile facing to the right. The Latin inscription, Elizabeth II, Dei Regina, Elizabeth II, by the grace of God Queen, surrounds the effigy, reinforcing the monarchy's grandeur and the enduring legacy of the British crown on Canadian coinage. What adds further charm and potential value to this coin is the presence of the initials KG below the maple twig design on the reverse, representing the designer George Kruger Gray. While this mint mark is standard on many Canadian pennies, subtle minting variations, such as double dies, off-centering, or even die cracks, can make some 1972 specimens immensely valuable. These anomalies are sometimes so minor that only a keen-eyed numismatist can detect them, but when found, they can send auction prices soaring into the thousands. Imagine finding a 1-cent coin in your attic or inherited jar of change, only to discover it's worth more than a luxury car. Such is the magic of rare coin collecting. The reverse side of the coin continues this majestic theme, showcasing the beloved Canadian maple twig, an iconic national symbol of unity and pride. The words 1 cent are boldly stamped above the design, with the date 1972 positioned to the left and Canada at the bottom. It's a simple yet powerful representation of a nation's heritage, striking in its minimalism and national symbolism. The plain edge of the coin might seem insignificant, but even here, tiny differences in wear or finishing can determine whether a coin is simply old or incredibly rare. Every detail, down to the smoothness of the rim, can contribute to the value of this classic piece of Canadian numismatic art. For collectors who specialize in North American coins, the 1972 Canada 1 cent is a quiet legend. While not all of them carry outrageous values, there are specific examples, especially those with pristine uncirculated grades or with rare errors, that can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars. It is these rare variants that have captivated collectors for decades, and their stories are passed down in coin circles like modern treasure tales. The historical richness and design integrity make them more than just currency. They are compact pieces of art and history, fused into a small copper disc. Now let's journey southward to the United States, where another set of coins, Bicentennial, coins minted in 1976, has stirred up waves in the numismatic world. These coins, commemorating 200 years of American independence, were produced in enormous quantities, but a select few are now worth eye-watering sums. Special versions of the 1976 quarter, half-dollar and dollar coin featuring the dual date, 1776 to 1976, and unique patriotic designs have surfaced with rare errors like missing mint marks, silver content varieties, or extraordinary proof finishes. These rarities can sell for tens of thousands, or even more, if authenticated and graded highly. Some bicentennial coins were struck in 40% silver for special collector sets, making them stand out from the common cupronickel issues. The real treasures, however, are the few coins that escaped quality control with unique flaws, or that were struck on the wrong planchets. For instance, a 1976 bicentennial quarter struck on a dime blank or a misaligned die quarter can fetch monumental sums. Collectors dream of such finds, not just for the monetary reward but for the prestige of owning a piece of flawed perfection from a pivotal moment in U.S. history. These coins serve as patriotic emblems and rare artifacts wrapped in mystery and monetary potential. The market for these rare U.S. and Canadian coins is not just in the end. Whether you hold a 1972 Canadian 1 cent coin with Queen Elizabeth's regal gaze, or a US Bicentennial quarter glittering with historic pride. These small discs of metal carry stories far greater than their face value. They connect us to our heritage, to the craftsmanship of bygone eras, and to the thrilling possibility that a simple coin could rewrite our financial futures. So dig into those old jars, rifle through inherited collections, and study every detail. You might just stumble upon a hidden gem that transforms your life forever. Because in the world of rare coins, the next billionaire could be someone who simply didn't overlook a penny.